Welcome back to the Denver Broncos franchise here in Madden 16, and we are in the playoffs. We had a wild card round bye because we had the best record in the NFL, so in the divisional round, we will be taking on the AFC South champion Houston Texans, who are sitting at 9-7, and of course we are the home team at 14-2, our Denver Broncos. So before we hop into the game, let's go over a little bit of the matchup. So our Broncos were led by Peyton Manning at quarterback, who had 4,840 yards, 42 touchdowns, and 19 interceptions. C.J. Anderson with 1,789 yards on the ground and 14 TDs. In the receiving game, Demaryius Thomas had 107 receptions, which led the team. He also led the team in yards, and he was second in touchdowns with 1,296 yards and 9 touchdowns. Emmanuel Sanders had 81 receptions for 1,064 yards with 8 TDs. And then Vernon Davis led the team in touchdowns with 55 receptions, 812 yards, and 12 TDs. While on the defensive side of the ball, Brandon Marshall was the leading tackler with 111 tackles and 2 sacks. Von Miller is the leading sack getter with 14 sacks and 77 tackles. And on the secondary side of things, Aqib Talib had 7 INTs and Chris Harris had 5. Now flip things over to the Houston Texans side of things. They are led at quarterback by Brian Hoyer, who missed some time, so TJ Yates had over 1,000 yards in the season as well. But Brian Hoyer had 2,000 with 10 TDs and 6 INTs. Arian Foster has spent the majority of the season hurt, so their running back is Steven Jackson, who has 635 yards and 2 touchdowns. While the receiving game is led by 2 1,000-yard receivers in Jalen Strong with 73 receptions and 1,000 yards, 6 TDs, and then DeAndre Hopkins with 71 receptions, 1,000 yards, and 3 TDs. On the defensive side of the ball, they have 3 100-plus tackle getters, and that is Brian Cushing, who has 140 with 3 sacks. Andre Hall has 115, and Quentin Demps has 105, while the defensive line has been pretty dominant as well, as J.J. Watt has 15 sacks, and then Jadeveon Clowney has 9.5. So with that being said, now let's hop into this divisional round game against the Houston Texans. Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Mile High Stadium here in Denver, Colorado, home of the AFC West champion Denver Broncos, as they will play host to the AFC South champion Houston Texans in this AFC divisional round matchup. The Broncos finished the season 14-2, while the Houston Texans are 9-7. Now, while there's this matchup going on, there is also the winner of the Cincinnati Bengals and New England Patriots will go on to face in the AFC Championship round whoever wins this matchup. So we will see, we could possibly see a Manning versus Brady for possibly the last time in their seasons. And here comes Brian Hoyer out on his way to the field, leading his Houston Texans out on offense to start this game. 2,000 yards with 10 TDs and 6 INTs on the season. He spent some time on the DL, so TJ Yates got some playing time as well this season, but Brian Hoyer is their man. So only on 32, 3rd and 5, the snap. Hoyer scanning over the middle, has Fedorowicz, and that's a first down for the Texans, taken down at his own 43 after an 11-yard pickup. And that's a first down. So 2nd and 3 upcoming on the half-yard marker. So 8 seconds on the play clock here. Shotgun formation, handoff. Steven Jackson, he's got the first, and he crosses into Denver territory, picks up a 7-yard gain there, and a first down. So now Houston on the Denver 40-yard line. 3rd and 6, shotgun formation, 3 wide, 1 tight end, snap. Here's Hoyer in the pocket. Over the middle, has Hopkins. That's another first down for the Texans. They are driving. Hoyer is 3 for 3 on the day, as Hopkins is down to the 27-yard line after a 13-yard pickup. So on the 27 now, 1st and 10, shotgun. Jackson to Hoyer's left. Play action Jackson. Here comes the pressure, and Hoyer's taken down by Malik Jackson, the right end. That's his first sack of the playoffs. Second tackle of the playoffs. So 3rd and 11 coming up, correction, on the 28. Shotgun formation, play action Jackson. Hoyer over the middle. He cannot hook up with Hopkins there, as that is batted down by Chris Harris Jr. So here comes the kick team. Bullock's kick is up, and it is good. The Texans jump off to a 3-0 lead here in the first quarter over the Denver Broncos, as now here comes Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos out onto the field. Peyton Manning had a phenomenal season this year, 64% completion percentage, and close to 5,000 yards, 42 TDs, and 19 INTs. As he'll start things off on his own 20 here, 1st and 10. Handoff, C.J. Anderson kicks it to the right-hand side. He has some running room. Juke move, makes a man miss, and he's taken down on his own 38-yard line. First play of the game for the Broncos is an 18-yard rush by C.J. Anderson. So now 3rd and 3 on their own 46. Shotgun formation, 1 tight end, 3 wide, Anderson to Manning's right. Man in motion is Sanders. The drop back and towards the sidelines has Latimer, but he drops it. That would have been an easy touchdown there, as he had no men to beat, but he could not haul it in, so they'll set up the punt team. And at the end of one quarter, it's going to be 3 Texans, 0 Broncos here in playoffs. And pick things back up here in the second quarter. 3-0 Texans is the score, as Hoyer and the Texans are on their own 42. 11:40 left in the quarter. Man in motion's Hopkins. 3-step drop from Hoyer to the flats, has his man Jackson, and he's got a first down for the Texans as he crosses into Denver territory. So first down for Houston. 3rd and 3 upcoming on the Denver 35. Single back formation. Jackson is the lone back. It's going to be a handoff to him as he's taken down just short of the first down marker. 4th and 1, as they're going to send out the kick team here on the Denver 34. So the kick is up, and Bullock's kick is right down the middle. It's 6-0 Texans as they extend their lead with 2 field goals here in the first half, as it's a 6-0 Houston Texans lead, and now 6:35 left in the second quarter as the Broncos take over. 4 wide, the snap. Manning rolls out to his right. This is very unusual to see. Off from the run finds Latimer, who catches it, hauls it in, but steps it about at the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 now on the 35. Same formation, 4 wide, 1 in the backfield. Manning drops back. Over the middle has Norwood. That's a first down for Denver. Crosses down to the 23-yard line in Texans territory. Jordan Norwood, the former Penn State Nittany Lion. On the 23 now are the Broncos. 1st and 10. The snap. Manning drops back, scans towards the sidelines. He has Vernon Davis, who catches it over a defender, and they're inside the 10-yard line. Vernon Davis makes the catch, and 3rd and goal now on the 5. 3 wide, 1 tight end. Man in motion is Sanders. Manning drops back, and he finds Sanders for a touchdown, and the Broncos are in the lead, 7-6. That 2 field goal lead has disappeared as the Broncos have taken this lead 7-6, as they had a 5-minute, 45-second drive. And now with 2:50 left, the Texans will take over on their own 25. 7-6 is the score. Broncos in the lead. The snap. Hoyer takes a shot downfield, and Hopkins somehow comes down at that ball. Huge catch by DeAndre Hopkins. Big-time receivers make big-time plays, and that is a big-time play. So the Texans down at the Denver 21 now, 1:32 left. Single back formation, Jackson the lone back. 1-step drop, Hoyer on the slant, has his man. And now they're inside the red zone on the 9. That's a big catch there by Boykin. With 1:04 left now, 2nd and goal on the 9. Shotgun formation, the snap. Hoyer scanning the field. Here comes the pressure. Gets the pass off. That's a touchdown to Cecil Shorts. And it's going to be a Texans lead here late in the first half. 1:01 left in the quarter. And it's going to be a 13-7 Texans lead now. So 39 seconds left. The Broncos are going to, looks like they're going to try to get something going here. Possibly try to score before halftime. In the shotgun, Manning drops back. Has Davis in the flats. He's got himself a first down as he's taken down almost instantly. Clock running. 23 seconds, but they call a timeout with 22 seconds left. So now 10 seconds, 3rd and 6. This will probably be their last play of the half. Empty backfield. Manning airs it out. He's got Sanders one-on-one. He comes down with and breaks a tackle. Touchdown, Denver Broncos. And they will be heading into halftime with a 1-point lead over the Houston Texans, 14-3, heading into halftime. Huge play by Emmanuel Sanders there. Comes down with the ball, breaks the tackle. Touchdown Broncos. 14-13 is your score heading into halftime. Broncos in the lead in this AFC divisional round matchup. Welcome back to the second half here. 3:43 left in the third quarter. Denver still in the lead, 14-13. Single back formation for the Texans here. Hoyer drops back, scans, finds Strong. He makes a man miss, and he finally gets dragged down from behind inside the red zone at the 15-yard line. Big catch and run there by Jalen Strong out of Arizona State. So down at the 15 now, 1st and 10. 4 wide, Jackson in the backfield. The snap. Hoyer scans on the curl route. That's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Broncos. Brandon Marshall with the big fumble recovery as he picks it up for the Broncos, but there's going to be a booth review to see if he held on to that ball. So, you can see there, it does hit him in the hands. As you take a second look at this, hits him in the hands. I don't think he had possession of that for that to be ruled a fumble. We'll see what the officials rule here. And wow, that is just... I don't even know what a catch is and what isn't a catch anymore, but that's going to be a fumble, and the Broncos keep their lead at the end of 3 here. Welcome back to the fourth quarter here in this divisional round. Broncos still in the lead, 14-13. Texans the ball on the Denver 48. The snap as Hoyer drops back, scans, over the middle, has Boykin. That's a big pick, and that's a big catch there by Brandon Boykin for a first down. As now with 10:41 left in the fourth quarter. Texans empty backfield, 1st and 10 on the Denver 32. Hoyer drops back to the sidelines. He's got Nate Washington who gets down to the 20-yard line. Another first down for this Texans offense. On the 5-yard line now, weak eye formation. So now snap, handoff, Blue, and he's up the middle. Touchdown Texans, as they have taken a lead here in the fourth quarter. Alfred Blue up the gut, makes it a 20-14 or 19-14 as they're going to go for 2 here. Brian Hoyer in the shotgun. The snap. Rolls out to his right, but he's wrapped up in the backfield. No 2-point conversion. Derek Wolfe on the sack. And it's going to be 19-14 Houston lead with 4:13 left and Manning on the field. Shotgun formation. Man in motion is Thomas. Manning drops back, and he picks up with Thomas. First down Broncos as he crosses down to the 49-yard line correction. So 1st and 10 on the 49. 3 wide, 1 tight end. The drop back from Manning. He's got Davis in the flats, who picks up about 9 yards there, short of the first down marker at the 41. We'll pick things up. 1st and 10 on the 41 with 2:13 left here in the fourth. 3 wide for the Broncos in the shotgun. Man in motion is Sanders. Manning drops back, and he's got Sanders. Or Thomas, correction. He's got some running room. He's to the end zone. He's dragged down at the 1-yard line. Big catch and run by Demaryius Thomas there as we're inside the 2-minute warning and we're on the 1-yard line. Handoff Anderson. And he's in there for the touchdown. The Denver Broncos with the dagger in the Houston Texans. It's going to be a 21-14 ball game, or 20-19 ball game, correction, and that is your final. The Denver Broncos have come with the victory here in the divisional round as they have beaten the Houston Texans, and they will be moving on to the AFC Championship round. And in that AFC Championship round, they will be taking on the 12-3-1 New England Patriots, as we have an AFC Championship of Patriots-Broncos, Manning-Brady yet again, to decide who goes to Super Bowl 50. So with that being said, that'll wrap things up here for this edition of Denver Broncos football. I've been your host, Jerseyborn, and I'm saying goodbye.
Round 'em up, let's go. Round 'em up, let's go.